Hi everyone, this is Andrea from My World by Andrea, and I'm being joined this evening by Michelle Mcleod, and we're going to discuss a lot of things that's been going on in her life just recently. We're going to find out why she was in Reno in May. She's doing some photo shoots, and why is she doing them? What is her day job? What does she do when she's not doing photo shoots and possibly gracing the covers of books? We're going to find out where you can follow her. We're going to see if she's going to be going to any events that you might be able to go to and see her. We're going to see what charities she's involved in and anything else that may come up in the conversation. Good evening, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
No problem. We're glad you're here. We're going to start out the interview. We're going to find out what were you doing in Reno in May.
Well, Reno kind of was a last minute thing. I went with Darren as his assistant for that one. At that time, I had a couple of photo shoots, but I didn't have any covers. But while we were there, we got to shoot with Claudia, and she has some of my favorite images. And actually, one of them is the teaser for the Writing the Edge book that came out.
Okay. And then, did you do any photo shoots while you were there?
Yes, with Claudia.
With Claudia. Okay. And then we have seen a few of those come out on Facebook of the photos. And then while you were there, did anything happen with any of the photos in Reno, or do we have that just happening right now?
No, some of the images that Claudia shot in Reno, specifically one of them is being used for a teaser for the book that Jamie Basco is releasing. It's the one with him and I laughing at the pool.
Yes.
And the other images, we haven't done anything with them yet, but they're available, and there are some really great pool shots there.
Right. And I saw you for a little bit from where I was sitting doing interviews with people. I could see you guys out by the pool, and it looked like you guys were having a great time out there.
I wish it wasn't so windy. We could have had some better
It
pictures.
was a little windy. It was, yeah. But so I'm assuming we're going to talk about the photo shoots that you do and possible covers that you're going to get in just a little bit. But what do you do during the day when you're not gracing the cover of a book?
I'm basically the easiest way to explain it is a pharmaceutical sales rep. I'm in dental sales, so
Okay.
I drive my car all day long and call on dentists.
Ah,
I try to make people have better smiles.
okay. That's okay. And then where can people stalk you at? Where can they find you?
On Instagram, it's Queen_Shell CHELLE 72, and then on Facebook, it's Michelle Lynn McLeod, which is MCLEOD.
Okay. And then are there any events coming up anytime soon that you're going to be attending?
Yeah, we just did the Readers and Writers here in Seattle. And actually, while that happened, we just did another photo shoot and we got some great pictures from that. But we have the TNT in New York in October that we're
Right.
scheduled to be at. Um, that's October, it's the middle of October.
Right. I'm supposed to be there also.
That's where we're going to be. That's our next
Okay.
schedule to be at.
Okay. And then are there any additional photo shoots coming up that you have scheduled that are not going to be like at an event, but just actual work?
Yeah, we have actually this weekend, we're shooting with Eric Wainwright.
Okay.
And he does a lot of physique images. You
Uh huh.
know, he's
Hmm.
good at he does a lot of fitness kind of photo shoots, but we're going to be on location at Cannon Beach.
Oh, okay.
So if you know the Oregon coast, it's beautiful there.
Yes. Yes.
Um, so we have that scheduled, and I know that Jean would like to get us in for another. She has some new ideas. Jean is local to us, so it's pretty easy for us to get down to her, and she's been our primary photographer just because of the location part of it.
Okay. And then I also know that you have been training really hard. and you competed in a competition last weekend before. Not real. I don't remember the date.
Yeah.
So,
So the first one I did was the Emerald Cup, which was in March, and it was kind of like, hey, we're gonna just do this diet thing, and we're gonna do this show, and we did it. And then 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, we did the Tanji,
mhm.
and at the Tanji, I took second in the novice class, so I was really excited about that. And actually, now we're training for another show, which is in just under 3 weeks right now.
Oh my Lord. Okay. And how long have you been doing the fitness, working out, and doing the shows?
So the shows were just this year. It's kind of funny. I was gonna post a picture on Friday, but 10 years ago, I got tired of my waistline expanding and not being active and not doing anything. And from there, I started doing something physical. It started with cycling,
Hmm.
whether it was cycling, yoga. When I met Darren, we started doing working out in the gym. So we've been working out as partners in the gym for about 2.5 years or something like that. And that's just been the passion. I mean, whatever it is, I like to be active. I just, and this is the having the competitions gives you a goal. So you're not just working out just to be working out. You have something that you're doing it for.
Right. Okay. And you're also involved in a charity, which you did. We're at a charity event this evening. Do you want to talk about that? And I don't know if there's any other charities that you're involved with that you might want to speak about also.
Yeah. So this was actually an event with Darren's work with Walsh. And we went to the Food Lifeline, which is the food bank for food banks. And we go there and we sort food. So that way they can take them to the food banks. And tonight we sorted pears.
Nice.
Last time it was peas and carrots.
Okay.
But it's 2.5 hours of your time. We're going back there on Saturday to do it again. And then next Wednesday, it's just a local thing that we can do. It's a couple hours out of our day, and it's a big help to them. They rely on their volunteers to help them
Sure.
sustain and get their product out. The other thing that I'm a part of, kind of in line with Darren's thing, is the Bearded Villains Queens.
Hmm.
It's a support group for the Bearded Villains, but we also do charity work. Like 1 year we raised money for an impoverished school here.
Oh, okay.
And got school supplies basically for a classroom of kids. It's a low income school where a lot of the kids don't even have a place to live.
No.
But we were able to get them a full classroom of supplies. So anytime that I can get involved in things, I've been involved in charities, whether it's fundraising for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, which is one of the ones I have a lot of passion for, just having the experience of dealing with cancer, or the Bearded Villains, or anytime things come up, I'm open. We just did the Special Olympics. We love doing that. Every year we go out to the Special Olympics, and we always do the shot put.
Okay.
And I want to say kids, but they're not really kids. They're adults.
Right.
But they come out. They're so excited. You feel blessed to be there and be able to do that.
Sure. Is there anything else that's going on that we didn't touch base on that you might want to talk about?
I have I think it's kind of fun thing is I have a 1-year-old grandbaby.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice.
I got to spend more time with her. She's walking now, and it's just a joy whenever I get to see her. So luckily my kids aren't that far, and I get to do that. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to mention, so like we just shot with Reggie, which was something that came up on the on Facebook, and he sold one of the covers images right away for a cover. I wanted to mention too that on 8/7, the Writing the Edge is going to be released on Amazon.
Okay.
That's going to be our first book, and I'm really excited about it because it's the first book that I'm on. I'm on there with Darren. We love that image. One of the pictures, it just happened by mistake. It wasn't even supposed to be a print. Like, it wasn't supposed to go anywhere because it was late and we didn't think they'd have the lighting.
Right.
So it's very special to us. And then there's going to be the launch party on August 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Darren and I will be live on that one at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. Can they find that information on your page and Darren's page?
It will be Janie on Janie Basco's
Okay.
page.
Okay.
I she has a link on her, like if you look on her, she has a link on her page that tells you where to go for the event. But we will put it up on our page also, so that way they can find it there too.
Okay. Yeah, then that way that, we can see it and keep track of it and share it also on there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else that you have exciting going on?
I mean, everything right now has been a big ride. I mean, everything's been exciting and everything's been happening so fast.
Quickly, very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to go to TNT, and it'll be my first time. I mean, Seattle Readers and Writers, I was a model, so I did have covers, but it wasn't my show. It was,
right.
Darren and Kristen. But at the TNT, I'll be signing pictures, and, we'll have our table, and the book will be released. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be a different experience for you, being on that side of the table.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So not just on the support side, but I'm actually going to be signing.
Like I'm here now. Okay. I can do this too. That's right. I've arrived. I'm going to do it too now. I know Darren was having issues with, why would anybody want my signature and why would anybody want to take a picture with me? And I was explaining to him that, as like with you, you're famous, they can relate to you because you're on a book, they see you on that book and they go, oh, I know that person, so.
Yeah, we owe it all to Mama Jean. She, me having a photo shoot at all came by just a fluke. There was a request for Darren with Kristen, and I was with him, and she said, oh, here, just jump in and we'll just take a couple pictures, and a couple pictures sold. Oh. And then we okay, now we're going to have a photo of you two, and then, okay, and now we sold images. So it's all just kind of happened.
It's just being at the right place at the right time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we couldn't have done it without Jean. I mean, She's been great, and super supportive, and she has a great eye, and we just love her.
Good. Well, we've taken enough of your time, and I appreciate you sitting down and speaking with us and letting us know a little bit on the inside your world. And
I think somebody wants to say hi really quick.
Okay, he can say hi really quick.
Hey, you. How you doing, lady?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fine. I wanted her to do her interview in the car, then we could smash them together and you and her in the car,
We were this close to almost having to do that. We rushed home to make sure that we could do this properly. I felt bad about mine. Mine looked bad.
No, yours was good. Everybody loves you in your car. Everybody loves it.
It's pretty easy to find us there. That's pretty much where we're at all the time.
Yeah, I spend about 12 hours a day in my car with my job.
True.
And my car isn't the prettiest. It's my office, right? There's stuff everywhere. I have to clean it up.
Trust me, if I turned this camera around and you saw this house, you'd see that we spend a lot of time in the car. I'll let her get back to it. Hey, I do want to say how proud I am of her and how amazing it is to be able to shoot with her and get immortalized on a cover. Sure. Like we did, and we have a bunch of covers coming out with both of us.
Sounds like
so it's amazing. It's been a really fun ride so far.
Because when I
can't wait to see. Go ahead.
When I talked to you, you had one cover, and now it exploded.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I actually had to create a list to kind of keep track of everything, and I have so many more than I thought I did. Again, a lot of those get bought. The authors are going to write around them. They might not ever see the light of day, but the fact that the authors like them enough to even, purchase them is more than I could ever believe in the first place.
Right.
So I'm excited to see you in New York. This will be fun.
I will be there. Yes, I will. I was finalizing things with them this evening. They needed a copy of my banner and all this other stuff. So.
Very cool. Yeah, and Claudia's going to be there too, so we'll probably get another chance to shoot with Claudia.
Sure.
And again, obviously I can't myself. I have to give all the love to Golden. Golden started, if this thing all really trickled down to the very last person, it was Golden. Golden started this whole thing a year ago. So, between Golden, Reggie, Eric, Jean, it's been a great time.
Well, I said, it comes with being in the right place at the right time. And, there's reasons why things happen the way they do. And, with Michelle jumping in and doing a photo with you, and then it's bam,
Yeah.
Takes off.
Well, she got this weekend. She got to experience actually shooting with some other models. Actually, she got to shoot.
I shot with another guy this weekend.
She did. She did. She shot with the Robert Kelly. So she had a great time. Great guy. Got to meet him. It's amazing. Every time I meet a model, it's just it's like just another person to add to the family. There's just everybody is just super humble, and we're all just kind of happy that we're here. He's a great guy.
I'm seeing that as I do interviews with people, and that's why with the interviews I'm trying to show the other side, because people see you on the covers, but I want to let them know that you do go to work, you do have a house, you do have family, and you're no different than anybody else, and but that's what I'm trying to show, that even though you have all this going on, that you do have a normal life, or whatever normal is.
Yeah, it's kind of like Facebook. You're only seeing the highlights, right?
Exactly,
when you see the cover, you're seeing 15 minutes of what our real life is.
Exactly.
It's just, and typically it's kind of a hobby for both of us, and we definitely spend way more time on our day-to-day activities for sure.
Absolutely.
That's good. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone on My World by Andrea, and I want to thank you both for closing us out here, and I will talk to all of you later. Bye.
Bye.